AMC stock is setting up very nicely for the short squeeze. But before we get too far into this video and too far into detail about that, I want to give a shout out to Gordon. Thank you for participating in the giveaway yesterday. You were the winner of the AMC stock. And guys, we will be doing another giveaway tonight. So if you're interested, stay tuned for right after the intro. I'll give you some of the details. And then after that, you still got to watch the video because I'm going to drop a little hint in there somewhere, something that you're going to need in the comment to win the value of a share of AMC stock. So guys, in this video, we're going to be going over a couple things that you're going to be excited about. But look, doing the live stream today, I had an amazing time and I learned a lot. It's very interesting to see what all of you guys are interested in learning about, what you want to know a little bit more about, and really what's important, what's on the minds of all the retail investors out there. So in this video, we're going to be talking about three things, the three signs that we need to see that are really going to set AMC stock up for the short squeeze. So if you're wondering about a date, we need to see these things happen before AMC stock can squeeze, and oh my gosh, will it squeeze hard. So if all of this sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up everybody, I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, we're here every single day. Become a bro, guys. That's what it's all about. We're growing our portfolios together. That is the main objective here. So let's talk a little bit about this AMC stock giveaway. We did the first one yesterday. It was an absolute success. The engagement on that video was through the roof. I loved it. YouTube loved it. And I know you guys had a lot of fun doing it as well. So we're going to do it again tonight. And here's how it's going to go. Leave a comment on this video, okay? And if you have the top comment by tomorrow's close, that's going to be Friday. I think tomorrow is the 23rd. So Friday the 23rd at 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you have the top comment as rated by, likes and replies to that comment, you will win the value of AMC stock at whatever tomorrow's close price is. So if the squeeze happens tomorrow and it shoots up to $500 a share, that's what you're going to get. So let's have a lot of fun with this, but don't leave your comment yet because you're going to need to do something. Watch the video. You're going to have something in your comment. And, I don't want you just leaving a comment right now and getting out of here. So pay attention. I'll talk about it a little bit later in the video and then leave the comment and let the games begin. All right, so let's talk about AMC stock, the three things that we need to see occur before we can really see this squeeze happen. Number one, we need to see low volume. Now, I know this might go against a lot of the stuff that you're seeing on some other channels and maybe some of the stuff that you're reading, but look, let me explain it and let me get my reasoning out there because the next one is going to might be some of the reasoning that they go into for, higher volume. So we need to see lower volume because this is going to increase the days to cover ratio. Now, what are days to cover? Days to cover means that that's how many days it's going to take the hedge funds or the short sellers, institutions, however you want to label them, that's how many days it's going to take them to cover all of their short positions. So let's not talk about synthetic shares and all of that. Let's talk about the number that's being reported on short shares right now. That's around 73 million. So to make it easy, we'll just say 70 million. So let's say that 70 million shares of AMC stock are being shorted right now. And today, I believe the volume was around 40 million shares traded. It's only going to take the hedge funds and the short sellers 2 days to cover all their positions at this point. That's nothing. That's not concern. They're not worried about that. If they can cover all of their shorts in 2 days, they can sleep happy. Nobody's worried about that. So we need to see the volume go lower in order to increase the days to cover ratio. Now, somebody, I forget who it was that asked me, what do I think we need to see in order to cause a little bit of concern in regards to days to cover? Well, I was doing a lot of research and everybody's got varying opinions, right? I believe the best I could find was that 5 days to cover is a decent average. Once you go over 8 days to cover, this would mean that, they're starting to, understand that it's a little risky. If you get into 8 days to cover all of your shorts, that could be a good recipe for a short squeeze. Now, does that mean that we should get down to 9 million shares traded per day and then be happy with it? Look, guys, if we're willing to hold the stock, if you don't want to go out there and day trade and sell your positions, you can get the daily volume a lot lower than 9 million shares per day. Now, if you look at the 3-month average right now and you see 160 million shares and there's only 70 million shares being shorted, no hedge fund out there is going to be concerned about that. No lender out there is going to be concerned about that. But think about it. If there's 70 million shares being shorted and you start seeing volume of like 1 million shares per day, and they know that they have 70 trading days that it would take them to cover their short positions, that is a huge recipe for risk. That is a huge recipe for a short squeeze to take place in a margin call. Because a margin call, all that is a risk analysis. You have the lenders out there and they're saying, okay, we believe in these creditors. We believe in who we lent these stocks to. We believe in the short sellers that they can pay us back. If we're not worried about them, we're not worried about them. But the moment they start to worry about their money, the moment these banks, the moment these brokers, the moment these institutions that are investing in these hedge funds start to have a little bit of concern, that's when the risk kicks in, and that's when they're going to start talking about doing a margin call and calling all of these shares back. And that's what we really want to see. So we want to see lower volume. Now, this takes us to our next point, okay? And look, it needs to be a perfect storm, okay? Because we need a rising price as well. This is the second thing we need. So we need low volume and we need a rising price. Now, you might think it's counterintuitive to have lower volume and a rising price, but it's not impossible, okay? If less people are willing to sell, you can still have orders coming in at higher prices. If you can afford to buy a share of AMC and you're not worried about selling it right now, think about it. You can put a buy order in and then just sit on that share. And then you can put a buy. If there's no sell orders coming in, but the buy orders are coming in, the price will rise. Demand exceeds supply and the price will rise. So it doesn't have to be huge volume for the price to rise. It just has to be a nice setup. So if we have, now let's put this together here. If we have low volume, let's just in $1 million or 1 million shares a day, guys, that's kind of excessive to think that it could get down to that, especially, knowing that there will be 70 days to cover these shorts, but we can use it as an example or whatever. Let's say we get volume down to that. Let's say we have a rising price. These hedge funds, these institutional investors, these banks and these lenders, they're going to start to get worried, okay? Now, the third thing we need, listen, here's the third thing. If you want to start leaving your comments right now, just make sure that whatever comment you leave, if you want it to be funny, anything like that, make sure that you include Claybro in the comment. So the winner will have to have the word Claybro in their comment. Thank you for staying all 8 minutes so far. If you want to leave a comment now, excellent. But we're going to need a few more things in this video, but your comment's going to be good. Leave it now. Keep Claybro in there. If you already left it, click edit and put Claybro in there. But make sure you have Claybro in there if you want to win that share of AMC. So the third and final thing we need to do is take away the hope of these lenders, institutional investors, and short sellers. Because the whole thing is balancing on risk versus reward. It's balancing on risk aversion, okay? If you take away their hope, if you take away any hope of covering the shorts or getting out of this squeeze, then you know it's ripe for any time that the short squeeze could occur. Now look, guys, if you ask for a date, nobody's going to know the date, okay? It's going to come like a thief in the night, right? Won't come during the middle of the night. It's definitely going to come during trading, but nobody can give you a date. All right, I'm not going to act like I can give you a date either, but you need to see the setup. You need to see the signs before it really happens. Now, here's the thing. Here's a decent strategy, okay? If you are unwilling, a lot of people are holding a lot of different amounts of shares, right? A lot of people have price floors around $100, $1,000, $10,000, whatever. Just imagine There's what, 450 million shares outstanding right now, and a lot of retail investors, almost all of it is being held by retail investors who are willing to hold. Now imagine if you could just have one share. Nobody's going to go out there and say, oh, wow, I profited. I got $20 profit sitting on my one share. No, that'll be your holder, okay? That'll be your holder share. And you can watch that thing grow, and you can know you're not going to be tempted to take profit on that $10 share when it hits $20. You can easily watch that thing roll all the way up to $1,000 or all the way up to $5,000 a share without being tempted. So that's where the squeeze is really going to get hung up and, meet its limit, is when people start getting tempted to take their profits. Okay, now I'm going to throw this out there. One of the easiest ways you could do that is to use the link in the description below to sign up for Webull. Look, it's easy. Sign up for Webull, deposit $100, you're going to get a couple free stocks. There's your value of AMC right there. Sell those stocks and buy AMC. You still have your $100 deposit in your account, and now you have a free share of AMC. You didn't have to go out and buy it for anything, so of course you'll be willing to hold that share all the way to the top of the squeeze. Now, in a couple videos to come, we can talk about different strategies to trade the squeeze. There's a lot of good stuff going on in that live stream today, and I want to thank everybody that participated in it. But we've got a lot of good videos going to be coming out soon, a lot of questions that can be answered. If you've got more questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. But the 3 things that you want to watch out for is we want low volume, and I mean as low as we can possibly get to increase that days to cover ratio. We want a rising price. So this means that we need to have many more buy orders going in than we have sell orders. And finally, we need to take away their hope, okay? They need to know that it's going to take them a month or two to cover the shorts. They need to know that they've only got buy orders coming in and no sell orders going out. And they need to know that we're here to hold, and we're here. Guys, we're on a mission, and we want to see it squeeze. We want to see AMC stock squeeze. Now, you can always get back in after the squeeze happens and all of that stuff if you believe in AMC in the long term. But look, this is a speculative technical trade right now, and I believe it is being set up beautifully. So make sure to leave those comments down there. Click on that Webull link. Guys, if the subscribe button is still red and you're here for 12 minutes, subscribe to the channel, become a bro. We're here every single day, and we're growing our portfolios together. And look, share this video, tag me almost anywhere at Claybro or Claybro883, depends where you're at. I'd love to follow you guys back and see what everybody's interested in investing in. Now, until the next time, I hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.